We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Heath Fillmyer gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Adames shading to his right. One down. Now here's a starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball one to start the at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
2 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to...
High and deep to right center. So they're going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Alvarez on third with 2 out. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Diva, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Perez won't get him safe at the plate.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The 3-0. Jose Urquidy will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Number 27.
So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here comes the payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. In time to first, and there are 2 away. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fouled off. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Stubbs.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. There goes Brantley. Hit back up the middle. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batter, second baseman.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. A ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0. From the stretch. Got a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Adames scoops it up to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That's ball 4.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Chopped toward the second baseman. Adames picks it up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 7 and the Royals nothing. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Reddick has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Willie.
So stepping in, Willie Adames. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8, the third
and that brings in Hunter Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Soler on the move, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett.
Striding in, Garrett Stubbs. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Ready on 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 8 and the Royals nothing. Into the box, Brett Phillips. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Phillips.
And that misses ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. The 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They're on the 8-0 score. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you see there, that's the 4th highest total on the Astros roster.
Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Lau is there for the catch. There's 1 gone. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston as it remains an 8-0 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Ryan O'Hearn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 66.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Jorge.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The first baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So now to the plate, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Willie Adames stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Still 8-0. At the plate, George Springer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Into center field, line drive base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Reddick.
So here's Josh Reddick. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for the Stros, Garrett Stubbs. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The left fielder.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's low.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Alex Bregman would be next. Hit to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 9 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Salvador Perez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Gurriel in foul ground. 1 away.
The batter,
Hunter Dozier digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center
Brett
fielder.
Phillips will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Weak roller right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Lowe is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Astros. The
in now, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Curveball grounded towards second. Adames brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Houston leads this one 9-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-1.
Nope. Outside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now batting, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number
So here's the
56.
Royals DH, Ryan O'Hearn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Low rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for
Up
a
next
first
for the
pitch
Royals,
fastball all the way,
right fielder,
and that's exactly what he
Jorge.
got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Into the box, Michael Franco. And he fouls this one off. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 3-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run for the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 10.
Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus. It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Carlos Correa. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Ready on 1 and 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Phillips is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rogelio Armenteros gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Rogelio.
Ready once again, Salvador Perez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. That's wide, 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The batter, the third baseman,
plate, Hunter Dozier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off for ball 1. High pop-up. Bregman is calling for it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 14.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high. 1-2. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
He started this guy back speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
First delivery to him on the way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bottom of the seventh inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the two-out hit. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Will Mark. Eric Skoglund comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Eric Skoglund.
On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Franco has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Phillips is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now
here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Jorge Soler has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Stavinsky answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 47, Chris Stavinsky. The first baseman, number 7.
Now, Michael Franco. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So striding in, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Royals 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yordan Alvarez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. George Springer is on deck. Popped him up. Mondesi backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, George Springer. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Adames scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Carlos Correa. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Josh Reddick. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Astros lead it 11-3. And up steps Salvador Perez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Down 1-1.
Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Hunter Dozier. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Brett Phillips, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. He's running. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mind
swing and a miss? He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3.